Hello and welcome back to the football in question. Some big news has come out today. The Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich has been sanctioned by the UK government. Now, this comes after, obviously Russia have invaded Ukraine. A lot of problems going on over there at the moment. So the UK don't want one of Russia's main oligarchs, one of the people that's funding Vladimir Putin's dictatorship, to be able to make money in the UK, which is fair enough, but that has had a lot of effects on Chelsea. They're not allowed to make any money anymore, pretty much. They're not allowed to spend too much. One of the things including that was that on away trips, they can't spend more than 20 grand for any expenses. So that probably counts out hotels for all the players. So yeah, I don't really know exactly what that will mean, but some big things have happened. Chelsea, officially, this is the list, they're now banned from these following things. They're banned from offering new contracts to player or staffs. So that includes Antonio Rudiger, a massive defender for them at the moment. They're arguably their best defender. Definitely the one that would have been going for the most money if they gave him a new contract and then sold him. But yeah, he's going for free at the moment. Andreas Christensen and Aspilicueta also as well. So, a lot of their defence, unfortunately for them, is leaving. They can't conduct any official transfer business, and that's including the women's team. That isn't really much of a change for them, is it? I mean, they had the ban a couple of years ago. Well, it's just, what can they really expect? I mean, they'll be all right for now. They'll be all right for the rest of the season. Obviously, these sanctions don't have a massive effect on how they're going to play out the rest of the season. They're playing tonight against Norwich, so we'll see how that pans out. I'm sure Thomas Tuchel will be loving the press conference. But yeah, it's just massive. It's massive. It's massive for us. For me, as an Arsenal fan, I can't really get over it. But it's like, yeah, I don't want to get too hyped up, I've heard some claims that their trophies are going to get taken away. I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, this is going to be a massive change for Chelsea. They're a massive club now, but they're a massive club ever since Roman Abramovich took charge, and that won't be the case no longer. He's going to have to sell in the summer, but also according to these sanctions put on by the UK government, he can't make any money on the sale. So also that's massive too. They also can't sell any tickets for any game of their teams, including women and junior sides. They can, obviously fans can still come to the stadium if they've already bought their tickets. So season ticket holders and games that have already sold their tickets, that's fine. I don't think they're allowed any away fans in the stadium from now on. So I don't really know about that, because a bit unfair on the other teams, but, are they allowed to... Is that allowed to go on? It's a very complicated scenario, so I don't know if you can really argue with any of the sanctions. They can't sell any merchandise, so I take it that means... it says existing merchandise can be sold via third parties. So, if JD Sports got a Chelsea top in there, they're all right. But I don't think Chelsea can sell their stuff at their ground anymore or on their website. They can't work on their stadium or redevelop it. So those plans have gone out for the window for now. Everyone saw that massive stadium that they were going to build with the metal things coming off. Halted for the moment. And they can't spend over 500 grand on security, stewarding or catering. And then there it says they can't spend over 20 grand on expenses per away games, which is also... It will have an effect on the players. I feel a bit sorry for the players. It's not exactly their fault. But I don't feel sorry for Roman Abramovich. This will have a big effect on him, but he's loaded anyway. I doubt he's probably more worried about just trying to get out of the country with as minimal damage on him as possible. I don't think he wanted this at all. I think, when there was rumours of the invasion happening, and there was rumours of these sanctions coming in on Russian oligarchs in the UK, he was trying to sell his assets. He was trying to sell his flat, his homes in England. So yeah, maybe he was really afraid of these sanctions, and they've caught him now. They've got him. They've got his biggest asset, and they've taken that away from him, which is, fair play. A government statement said, given the significant impact that today's sanctions would have on Chelsea Football Club and the potential knock-on effects of this, the government has this morning published a licence which authorises a number of football-related activities to continue at Chelsea. This includes permission for the club to continue playing matches and other football-related activity, which will in turn protect the Premier League and the wider football pyramid, loyal fans and other clubs. The licence will only allow certain explicitly named actions to ensure that a designated individual is not able to circumvent UK sanctions. That designated individual is Roman Abramovich. The licence will be kept under constant review, and we will work closely with the football authorities. Chelsea's statement was, we will fulfil our men's and women's team fixtures today against Norwich and West Ham, respectively, and intend to engage in discussions with the UK government regarding the scope of the licence. So, maybe some things will still be changing about. Abramovich is close to Putin. I think that's well known now. I think the government know that. He's been a good friend of him for a while, and he is a Russian oligarch. We can't really have that big going on in the UK. Can't be allowing him to make money. I'm not a politician, but surely he can't be allowed to make money in the UK whilst he's also funding someone else to go and kill millions or thousands or hundreds of thousands, I'm not quite sure, of Ukrainians. Surely it can't happen. I don't really know what else to go over, to be honest. Chelsea are still playing tonight. They've got Norwich. Chelsea are currently third in the league. Whether that's going to change because of this, I don't know. People have talked about points deductions and things like that. I don't think it's going to happen again because it's not the team's fault. And obviously it's not been the team's fault when Derby have had points taken away from them. For instance, it's been the owners, and it is the owners' fault now, so it might all change. But I don't see that happening because I don't think they would do that to such a big club like Chelsea. That's bad. That's sad to hear, but I just don't think that's what's going to happen at all. As I said, Chelsea are third. Tonight they should easily win. They're still allowed to pay their staff. Players are still allowed to earn a wage. So, there's nothing for them to worry about, to be honest, which is fair enough. They should still earn their money, and so should the people that work in the background, coaching staff and other people, like caterers, things like that, stewards, that should absolutely be paid. It says here that the reason this happened is because the UK government have decided Roman Abramovich is close to Vladimir Putin. As I said, I think a lot of us knew that anyway. They describe him, and this is the saying that he's being called as, a pro-Kremlin oligarch. And they also say he has been found to have received preferential treatment and concessions from the Russian government. They say he's involved in undermining Ukraine and threatening its territorial integrity, sovereignty and independence. Absolutely fair. Once again, massive day, massive news for Chelsea. I think I've covered all the main points. If I haven't, I'm sorry. I've just kind of gone with this video on the spot, really. But yeah, that's my reaction. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know any more questions you have. I'll try and get them answered for you. But yeah, as for Chelsea, Roman Abramovich won't be their owner for much longer. He's definitely going to have to get that shipped off to a new owner. People are talking about multiple owners coming in. Whether that has an impact on how well they're going to be invested in the future, it might do. It probably will do, to be fair. They're not going to get the investment that they have done for the past, nearly 20 years, 19 years, I think. Sorry about that beeping. So Chelsea aren't going to be the same anymore. I think they've averaged out as winning a trophy every single year since Abramovich took over, which is insane. But yeah, I'm happy to see Chelsea lose all the time, but I'm not going. Okay, yeah, I'm quite happy about this. Anyway, thanks for watching.